Topping the headlines, in our crime report, 2 suspects wanted for burglary turn themselves in. One local community college takes steps to improve its offerings, and no one is going to be able to mess with the kids that go through one local instructor's karate fitness. These stories and more coming up on your NewsBreak briefing right now.
From WHIG-TV, this is NewsBreak 31. Now, here's Marie Torres.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today on WHIG-TV Newsbreak. We're briefing you on news going on in our community. I'm Edward Green, filling in today for Marie Torres. Today we meet the local leaders in a gang prevention program for at-risk youth. But first, our crime report. A wanted teenager is still on the loose. Police say that 16-year-old Daquan Alston is wanted for attempting breaking and entering and injury to real property related to an attempted residential breaking and entering case that occurred at 222 Jefferson Street on February 2nd. If anyone knows the whereabouts of Alston, you are urged to contact Twin County Crime Stoppers at 977-1111 or email them at crimestoppers@rockymountainc.gov. We have an update on another case as 2 persons wanted for multiple crimes have turned themselves into police. Suspects Aaron Brent Simmons and Amanda Louise Spencer turned themselves in Wednesday. Spencer was charged with multiple crimes, including first-degree burglary, felony conspiracy, felony breaking and entering, larceny after breaking and entering, larceny of motor vehicle, assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, common law robbery, and was also served with an outstanding warrant for misdemeanor breaking and entering. She received a $110,000 bond. Simmons' charge list was also extensive, including assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, larceny of a motor vehicle, common law robbery, first-degree burglary, felony conspiracy, and he was served with outstanding warrants for driving while license revoked and an expired tag. His bond was set at $101,000, and both were transported to the Nash County Jail. In other news, Edge Community College graduated over 330 students from its GED program last year. And this year, the college is looking to top 400. The General Education Development Program is geared for the adult who, after dropping out of public school, returns to earn the equivalent of a high school diploma. 5 GED tests are given involving writing, literature, science, math, and social studies. A minimum score of 410 is required to pass a GED test, with a total score of 2250 required to earn a GED diploma. If a student does not meet all the requirements in their first attempt, they may re-enroll. ECC is also moving forward with a project called Achievement in Motion, or AIM. The college now holds 2 scheduled enrollments per semester, with each session lasting 8 weeks. Previously, the school had 5 intake periods. A program that just finished receiving its upgrade is the college's new tutoring system. In addition to group sessions, one-on-one tutors are now available. ECC's next orientation is scheduled for March 3rd and 4th from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. each day on both the Rocky Mount and Tarboro campuses. Students may call 823-5166 to register using extension 342 for Rocky Mount and 229 for Tarboro. Tuition is free for the GED program. A one-time testing fee of $7.50 is good for 5 years. And now we turn to an area organization that continues its work to bring awareness and prevention to young adults in the area. We recently stopped by the new location for Eastern North Carolina gang prevention and spoke to President Larry Kozart and his wife Princess about their plans for the future.
My organization, what it does is get the young troubled youth out of the streets and puts them in GED program, and I'm involved with a young man that is able to put them in college as well.
Okay. Now, it's a gang prevention. It's centered around gang prevention.
Yes. The name of my organization is Eastern North Carolina Gang Prevention, and it geared to troubled youth. And we also counsel the parents as well. It's not just geared toward the youth, because we realize that a lot of parents have a problem communicating with their youth. And so we help them out to have a better technique in reaching their children or their youth. I first want to thank God for the building and thank God for Joel Bozeman. He's the one that rented us the building, and what we plan on having here is after-school program such as tutoring, and we also going to have reading, writing, arithmetic, and what's that other, baby?
Spanish, ESL.
Yep. And so it's going to be a year-round, and we're also going to have a game room. But basically, it's geared towards helping the youth to have a better outlook in life, and then helping them to conduct themselves better.
The center is at the beginning stages of being spruced up. We'll be following up with the Cozarts in the future.
Attention step, we're going to do it anyway. Step it out to a natural stance. One more time, go out to a horse stance. Step back, Spartan stance. Bend that knee right there. I gave you 5 techniques, okay? Good.
Learning the importance of being fit, last week school-aged kids and their parents sat front row to area instructors James Dozier. The event called Karate Fitness took place in the Warner Meeting Room of Braswell Memorial Library. Dozier stressed the importance of memory, balance, fine motor skills, and overall health. Kids even had a chance to show some of their strength.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And they didn't stop there as they went through how to keep great balance with execution.
1, 2, 3. Oh, she got 3. She got 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh! All right, come on, here we go. Come on. 1, 2. Oh, yes. 1. Oh, you got winner. Who is it? Who's winner? Right here. All right, go out there, Morty, and
Whether big or small, there was fun had by all the kids.
Whoa! Whoa! Good job! All right!
Even though kids were having the most fun, parents also wanted to get in on the great exercise.
Real slow now, real slow. There it is. Touch. Now slowly bring it back. Slowly bring it back. Oh, yeah, hold it. Down like that. Watch this.
The event was a part of Braswell Memorial Library's celebration of Black History Month as well as National Fitness Month. So a good 2-for-1 deal there. When we return after the break, we have a little double dip of our own as Fred Holsworth gives us the scoop on warming temperatures and one famous African-American athlete talks to local youth. Please stay with us.
You waited patiently. Now it's time. Clearance time at Davenport Honda in Rocky Mount. Hundreds of brand new Hondas, all tagged with the year's lowest prices, with savings up to $6,000 and a lifetime warranty on every vehicle. But hurry, because at Davenport Honda, these deals are the one thing that won't last forever. Davenport Honda in Rocky Mount, your dealership for life.
When it's happening to you, you'll hear from us. WHIG TV NewsBreak is reporting on the news, issues, and stories that matter to you. Call us at 252-885-1814. Email us at marie.whigtv@gmail.com or check us streaming live at whigtv.com. We're your voice, ready to bring you the news.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We are filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The business center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donovan Chavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm Edward Green, filling in for Marie Torres. After seeing a dusting of snow just this past Thursday, temperatures look to be on the rise this week. For more, we are joined by WHIG-TV meteorologist Fred Holdsworth. Fred?
Happy Valentine's Day to you all. And the weather is certainly going to be nice and even get better as we go through the week. Now, we could see a little bit of drizzle maybe Wednesday night or early Thursday morning, but that's not a definite right now. And so I'm not going to put that in the forecast right now, and it looks like it will be basically a temperature forecast as we go through this week. Now, let's take a look at our forecast map for this afternoon, and we'll see where our weather is going to be coming from, particularly this afternoon, as we have a combination of low pressure to our north up here and high pressure over the Gulf, and also to add to that, we have a dry cold front right here. And by a dry cold front, we mean there's no precipitation associated with it. Now, a pressure gradient is going to set up between these two pressure systems. There's quite a difference in pressure here, and when that happens, the isobars get tight, and we know that the tighter the isobars, the higher the winds. Now, we could see winds between these two pressure systems gusting up as high as 45 miles per hour right through here, as we're right in the middle of that setup. That has prompted a wind advisory from the National Weather Service at Raleigh that will be in effect until 9 o'clock tonight, and a red flag advisory for outdoor burning, meaning that you should not do any outdoor burning today due to dry conditions on the surface and high winds. So that should not be done either. The red flag advisory also in effect until 9 o'clock. Well, we'll have snow through this area here today, coming down through Pennsylvania and into western Virginia, West Virginia, and Ohio. And then as we go farther to the west, we see high pressure over this area, giving a sunny day, just a few clouds moving through, but no precipitation expected in this area. And then as we get farther to the west, a strong Pacific storm moving onshore, giving rain right now, but that will turn to snow as it moves into the higher elevations right in here, with rain in the valleys. So our main concern today, though, is going to be those high winds gusting up around 40 to 45 miles per hour at times this afternoon and into early tonight. Well, let's take a look now at our forecast, and we'll see that today will be sunny with a high of 67, west wind 12 to 20 miles per hour, gusting to 40, maybe even 45 at times. Tonight, clear with a low of 32, west wind 10 to 15, gusting 35. Tuesday, clear with a high of 54, winds will be calm. Tuesday night, clear with a low of 28, calm wind. Wednesday, sunny, 60 degrees for the high, southwest wind at 8. Wednesday night, cloudy with a low of 38. For Thursday, sunny with a high of 67. Thursday night, clear with a low of 45. And then for Friday, sunny, 71 degrees, and a low of 46 on Friday night. Our high yesterday was 56. Our low this morning was 42. And that's a look at your Rocky Mount weather right up to the minute. Now back to you.
All right, Fred, thanks for that. Hopefully in the next few weeks I can finally put my winter coat away. And finally today, the Boys and Girls Club recently had its Youth of the Year celebration with keynote speaker Dominique Dawes. Dawes was a gymnast for the 1992, 96, and 2000 United States Olympic team and was the first African-American woman to claim a gold medal in the sport of gymnastics. She spoke with us after the banquet. We're here with Olympic gold medalist Dominique Dawes. I could go on and on about all the achievements you've had in your life, but frankly, I don't have an oxygen tank waiting for me right off stage. So you just gave a great speech here for the Boys and Girls Club. What's one piece of advice you wish you had been given earlier that you now can impart to these kids?
Well, I was given great words of wisdom by so many amazing people that touched me along the way in my athletic career. And then, of course, today with the numerous mentors that I have around me that I'm always getting guidance and character building tips about. So there isn't really a lot of advice that I didn't get, but there's a lot of advice that I got and I didn't take right away. So I think it's, the nature of a young person or immaturity that we sometimes have to make some mistakes to learn. And I think at 34, I've realized that I don't really want to make those mistakes anymore, that I will take those words of wisdom and I'll take it to heart and I'll start applying it to my life and not waiting to make a mistake and learn from it. And really when I spoke to the young people and the adults in the audience this evening, I spoke about learning life lessons through your failures in life. And I talked about making a mistake at the Olympic Games in 1996 and later on learning about that mistake and it being a life lesson that I use today at 34 years old, either in my professional endeavors or in my personal life today, about if you give 70%, you're going to get 70% outcome. And so don't be satisfied as you're preparing and working hard for something in life with just mediocrity, because that's what's going to affect the outcome in life.
Now, you mentioned in your great speech out there that you do like to concentrate on the failures. Why do you think you like to do that instead of all the successes you've had?
Well, I think it's good when one, appreciates the successes in life or the blessings that I know I've been blessed with, but it's through those tough moments and those challenging times where I really wanted to quit and I wanted to give up, but I persevered. That's when I became the character that I am today, and that's when I became the person that I truly think the Lord wanted me to become. And so that's why when I speak to young people and even to adults, I talk about the importance of learning from our mistakes, because all of us make mistakes in life. We make mistakes in our everyday lives when we interact with people, or we make mistakes in our families, we make mistakes in our professional endeavors. And so I think it's important for us to look at those mistakes that we made and see what we can change about ourselves or how we can become a stronger person and a better person of character.
Now, personally, the 1996 Olympics were my first that I can remember, and you had a great showing there. Now you made the transition from inspiring a bunch of young athletes, being a gymnast, and now you're a motivational speaker. How have you made that transition?
Well, the transition started after the 96 Olympics when I was 19 years old, and I was asked to first speak at a corporate event. And I was not naturally a public speaker. I was very shy as a child in the academic setting. Outside of the athletic world, I really didn't care to speak. And honestly, even in the athletic world, I'd rather flip than speak. And when I was given this opportunity at 19, I really didn't want to take it. But my professional advisors and my agents at that time thought it would be wise for me to do it. I did it. I was not good. But I really took in that experience and realized that this could be the next platform for me to inspire other people. I had dedicated a lot of my athletic years to inspiring people, and now I can do it behind a podium. And so, when I was given that opportunity at 19, I really just started to work on the craft, became a little bit better with it, and more importantly, developed a passion for it. And by 2002, I, focused on it wholeheartedly and realized that it was truly a calling for me to do.
All right, well, Dominique, thank you so much for joining me here today. Some lessons we could all use in life. And if you'd like to learn more about Dominique, you can visit her website at dominiquedawes.com or follow her on Twitter at twitter.com/DominiqueDawes. And that's going to do it for us here today on Newsbreak. Remember, we are on each week on Tuesday and Thursday at noon at any time at WHIGTV.com. Thanks to Marie Torres for letting me fill in today. I'm Edward Green, and a happy Valentine's Day to you.